I gotta be honest, my biggest struggle as a Christian is figuring out the balance between am I doing enough or am I doing too much? There's a quote that says, do your best and God will do the rest. And as cool as it sounds and as reassuring as it is, it confuses me. Because what exactly is my best? One man could work 30 hours a week, spend plenty of time with his family, and for him, that's his best. And if I work less than 50 hours a week, I feel like I'm slacking and I beat myself up for it every day. Of course, I prefer working less and being more present, but at the same time, it feels wrong. Which makes me wonder, is the guy working 30 hours a week not doing enough? Is he expecting God to carry everything for him? Because we all know faith without works is dead. So am I overdoing it is my question. Am I trying to compensate for a lack of faith? What if I'm working so much that deep down I don't trust God enough? And then I think about entrepreneurs and people who are way above me, who work way harder than me and also love the Lord. How do I find the balance between growing my relationship with God, building a business, growing my relationship with my significant other, and being a father-like figure? Because the reality is, the more I give to one area, the more I neglect the others. And that's been my real struggle, not knowing whether I'm doing too much or burning myself out doing too much. And I've been dealing with this for months, but I feel like I'm finally starting to get it. Jesus said, seek first the kingdom of God, which to me means that God didn't ask you for your best, he asked you for your heart. Because when you truly seek Jesus, he shapes your desires, he gives you the vision, and he orders your steps. Philippians 2 verse 13 says, for it is God works in you to will and to act according to his purpose. So maybe the question was never, am I doing enough? The question is, am I being led by God or by comparison? Because that's where it went wrong for me. Because I'd hear what this guy does and how many hours that guy works and what this podcast says. And suddenly I'm not following God anymore. I'm following all of the external noise. Because everybody on this earth is created on purpose for a purpose. And no two walks look the same. So why are you comparing your calling to someone else's assignment? Here's the punchline. Less noise, more Jesus, and everything will fall into place under his will.